Congratulations. Walk through. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Walk through.
Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Back when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Earl Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And here's Porter outside. Davis with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Thompson. Up and over Porter. Thompson's shot is off. And it's Jokic with the ball for Denver. Pass to Gordon. No luck on that one. Now here's Irving. Gafford the screen. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And Washington powers it through.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Irving. Brown grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Jokic. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got 5.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And it's Irving off the drive. Gafford the screen. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Back to Irving. Over Murray. Jokic grabs the board. launches it. Gordon can't hit. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Irving for three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Here's Murray to the inside. Jokic up top. Pass to Brown. Back to Jokic. The teardrop. Nice D from Gafford.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Irving. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Irving, that's good.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. Gafford grabs the miss. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point lead. Gafford in the post. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's Denver. .46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Murray's shot is good.
Oh, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Pass to Thompson. There's the three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets trail by 4. With the drive. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Gafford. Here's Davis. Lets it go from deep. First shot won't go. Now here's Murray. And a deep three from Jokic. Murray's shot is good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Gafford. Can't hit that one.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Kyrie Irving has been on display.
The Mavericks, 14.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Now here's Lively. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
3 points.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Pass to Strother. Good on the shot.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Chanchar. Westbrook taking his time here. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And it's a three-point Denver lead.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Up top, Dinwiddie. He's scoreless. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Clark, it's been great to see the Nuggets as a perennial powerhouse these past few years.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you get a guy like Nikola Jokic. I mean, he's a game changer, and what a joy to watch. Took a long time for them to finally get to the place where they can win that first title, but usually teams don't become champions overnight. It's a process. Now everybody's scared of him.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8 from the high post, and he hits the jumper. Irving's got 10 points.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
To the middle. Lively shot is off. Denver in the lead. Right wing. Here's Brown. And it's off from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Marshall. Rebounded by Denver. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And they doubled up Irving. Thompson outside. Six on the shot clock. Outside Irving. From the arc. Porter pulls it in.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Here's Murray. That one drops for him. Murray's got 6.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Mavericks trail by 4. Irving looking around to the paint. Here's Gafford. Pass to Christie. Thompson outside. Here's Gafford. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Murray for 3. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Denver making a change here. Saric outside. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, "In Dario, I trust."
That one's good for 2. It could go. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Nuggets on top, up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Nuggets lead by 5. Pass to Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 5 now.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, "The way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it." Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Jokic grabs the board. Denver leading by 5. Pass to Westbrook. Inside. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
To the inside. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Here's Lively, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And now the Mavs on the run. Nice move. Davis polishes off the break.
Anthony Davis understands the value of points in transition, getting out and finishing on the break.
Timeout called, the Nuggets.
Substitution on the board.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Jokic up top. And again, it's Denver missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Back to Marshall. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Denver.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
And here's Porter outside. Gets the three to fall. Porter's got 8.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Irving for 3. Thompson outside. Second chance effort. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Denver leading by 4. The shot's good. Give him 8 points now.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
And it's Marshall penetrating. Rejected by Jokic. It's tipped. And stolen by Irving.
Come get it, come get it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Gafford. From 7, out to the wing. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Dallas. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Murray's shot is good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Washington. Here's Irving. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
You know, this is simply what Kyrie Irving does. Get buckets against defenders. He's a bucket maker.
Now a timeout called by Denver. – 17 seconds left to play in the third. Now Murray. He's got 10. Pass to Gordon. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. The shot no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Marshall. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Nuggets want a timeout. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once. Oh, AD just showing off right here.
Davis puts it down with authority. And this team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Ooh, got that one up quick.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Marshall. From down in the low post, it goes.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Mavericks trail by 5. Driving inside. And a nice finish on the layup. Marshall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Davis. Too strong. Davis for two.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
The Nuggets want a timeout. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Banked it in off the glass. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
Puts up a three. Drains the triple. Now it's a 6-point Denver lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Mavericks making a change here. Mavericks trail by 6. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Down low. Here's Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They lead by 4. Six to shoot. Out to Gordon. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Gordon's got 10 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The Nuggets lead by 7. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Gordon from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Christie. Back to Lively. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Nice read by Thompson right there. You know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Outside Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Derek Lively.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. Irving, no good. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Graham.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And here's Murray with the crossover. And another miss by Denver.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Nuggets want a timeout. Guys, what do you think?
The biggest thing here is to avoid a silly foul. Even if they concede a bucket, they'll still be in control of the outcome.
To the inside. Here's Washington. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Holmes. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Great look, but off the mark. So it's Denver with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
Gordon with the big fourth quarter. Damn, I ain't even take a shot with Jokic in the fourth. That's crazy. Jokic, I mean, that boy Gordon just put the team on his back. Said, "I'm gonna bring y'all home." All right, cool.